Hello there, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Aries, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck and an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, so Aries, let's see what Spirit Guides would like you to know for the month of January. So we are starting here with the 9 of Pentacles. So this is letting me know that you're going to experience a lot of fruition, a lot of beautiful things that you are going to create and be rewarded for. Aries, this is such a beautiful card. So 9 of Pentacles to start. Next, we are getting the King of Wands, a very powerful energy coming in for you. So again, your focus, your energy is going to be very important in the month of January. This is where Spirit Guides really want you to ground yourselves. Focus on the things that you want to see growth in, because the 9 of Pentacles there is showing me that through this masculine energy, you're going to experience a lot of growth. Now, what I also want you to do here, Aries, is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So King of Wands, and next the 9 of Swords. So it's time to release this worry, my friends. I don't know what this worry is for you, but anytime I pick up this card, it lets me know that some of you are stressing about something. There's something there that's sitting on your mind here, Aries, that you have to release. I feel worrying creates more worry. So you want to release this and focus. Focus on what it is that you're worrying about, not about worrying about it, but how to either kind of navigate it or even fix it. I don't know why Spirit Guides are giving me the word fix, but they're saying to even fix it. So we'll talk about this card a little bit more as well today. So before I start, I just wanted to remind everyone that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading and may not resonate for everyone today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So Aries, what is this 9 of Wands card for you? So we have 2 9s. This is actually a really good sign for you, because not only is there almost this completion happening, so Spirit Guides want me to start with this card. I'm going to go ahead and do this first, because I just feel that you need to release whatever this is. And I feel this is in your mind, kind of weighing down heavy. And you know what it is? It could be a thought, a couple of different thoughts that whirl around in your mind. And then sometimes we can be pulled into a rabbit hole with this. And it's almost like a trap in a sense, or like a loop that starts to happen in our mind that we can't get out of. So if you find yourself caught in a loop with your thoughts, catch yourself and release that energy by writing it down. This is really going to help. It's helped me in my own life. So those of you that really have trouble with worry, any kind of stress because you're overthinking, maybe there's some obsessive thinking around something, you have to write this. You have to empty your mind of these thoughts, because the more focus you put on these thoughts, the more life you're going to give to them. So this is why it's going to be very important that you release this energy, Aries. And you know, these swords, like there's so many, it almost creates like a blocking energy. And you know, what happens is, this is so hard to explain sometimes, but also simple in a way. So what I always find is, if I'm thinking about things, it's taking up space in my mind. So that way I'm almost distracted from things that are kind of going on. And your emotions are sometimes tied to this as well, where you start to not feel good. You know, when I'm stressed, I get irritated, those kind of things. So if you're picking it, like, your emotions will tell you exactly what's going on. Even physical ailments start to show up when we're really spending a lot of time thinking on things. Perhaps these are things about the past that have happened. Maybe you're replaying these in your head and like, oh my God, I can't believe that was said or this happened. Whatever it is. even in the future, like if you're thinking about the future and worrying about it, it's kind of like, well, it hasn't happened yet. There's no point worrying about it because it hasn't happened. And you have today to start to create what it is that you want to see in your future. You have the power, right? So it's time to release whatever this is. And feel free, Aries, to share with me in the comment section below what this could be for you if you know. And just by writing it down, even in the comment section, it's a form of release. Even saying it out loud to yourself, just getting it outside of you. It's kind of like venting, right? Just releasing that energy just by talking it out, and that's it. And release it. I always find writing, though, is there's something about writing, and it seems because you're actually attaching it to a sheet of paper. So for me, when I'm taking it out and I'm writing, it's kind of like it's being almost like engraved through the pen into the sheet of paper. And then I take that sheet of paper and now everything's gone. So I just visualize it coming out onto a sheet of paper, something tangible. And then I take it and chuck it. And I'm like, okay, that's gone. I threw it in the garbage. So there's nothing more to think about on that. Sometimes those thoughts do creep in. So again, trying to practice that as much as you can. So those of you out there that are in a place of worry, stress about something, Spirit guides really want you to focus on releasing this energy. Be gentle with yourself as well, but know that once you do this and actually start practicing emptying your mind or catching yourself and then emptying your mind of these thoughts that create worry, you're going to see a big positive difference in your life. All right, so release some energy here because there are so many things that are about to happen in your life here. In January is going to be a very powerful month for you, Aries. There's like the King of Wands there is already letting me know that there's this beautiful energy about you, in you, around you, available to you, for you to use it. So look at what you're going to create with it, Aries. Oh my goodness. So again, this energy, anytime you catch yourself worrying, and I know I keep repeating this, but I feel that sometimes we forget, right? We forget that, oh my gosh, this thought is in my mind. It's just becoming more aware. And as soon as you're able to release that and not be distracted, you're going to start to notice things around you. That's when the opportunities and the blessings start coming in, which we recognize. And that's what we're meant to do. Oh my gosh, my husband and I just watched this movie. I forget the name, but so much symbolism. If I remember, as we're talking about, it's kind of like the world, it's like a world-ending movie. It's written, co-produced by Obama and his wife. Very interesting movie, but it talks like there's a lot of signs throughout the whole movie. Like the universe is communicating the whole time, letting them know what's going to happen. And I feel sometimes we don't catch those signs because of all the things that are in our mind. There's 9 wands there. So introspection, right? Releasing and letting go. And again, the number 9 here is letting you know that you have the power to fulfill your desires. You have the energy, you have the focus available to you to create this abundance in your life. And you know, what is it that you're wanting to create in your life? What is it that you're wanting to see happen in your life? This is a year to do it. This is the month to start, okay, to figure these things out and to really understand, okay, this is my plan of action, right? That's that masculine energy, strategizing, planning, and following through on it, using discipline, right? All of this is there. And through your hard work, through your efforts, through your own energy, through your focus, desire, and will, you're going to see so much come to fruition, okay? This is a card of fulfillment and attainment. That's in you. And I want you to believe the power of you, Aries. I just feel that perhaps some of you are wanting to see an increase in your wage, whether this is through your career, your work, your job, or through a project or something that you're doing on your own with your hands, right? With your own efforts, working for yourself, whatever it might be, you have the potential for some major growth this year. Also in numerology, I've mentioned this a few times, and I feel it's important for us to understand that we are in the year of the number 8. It's a year of abundance. It's a year of really taking our power back and utilizing it for the 9 of Pentacles energy, creation, for creating things, creating the life we desire through our own efforts, through our own just understanding, okay, you know what, there are distractions in the world. There's going to be much more in 2024. And there's other reasons of which I feel are happening, like lots of distractions that are going to happen for people because, you know, the much wealthier people want to use that number 8 energy. That's a story for another day. But I feel for you, Aries, there's so much potential for growth, for success. These are all, imagine all the strings of abundance you're going to pull in here, everyone. These are like 9 strings of abundance. This to me is like 9 strings, like, what is that called? Streams of income that come in, or whatever you find the most value in your life with. Okay, so this is what's coming through. I'm excited because I do feel for a lot of us, this is going to be our year if we actually let it be. And again, it's going to be through our mindset. This is going to be very, very important for us to understand that it's what we think, how we perceive the world, how we choose to react to it. Okay, so I just feel that you are very powerful, Aries, whether you know this or not, and spirit warriors at that. There's this beautiful masculine energy coming in. You're very wise here as well. There's a lot that you know here, Aries. I feel sometimes, like even with myself, I always used to think that I don't have enough information, but I take in knowledge. And I learned, the way I learn is by applying that knowledge. As I'm learning, I'm applying it in my life. And that's where I'm starting to see the results come through from that learning and applying the knowledge in my life. So where I used to not do that before. So now it's very, very different in my life. And I feel the more that you can learn, Aries, the more that you're going to grow. And heightening your senses. So allowing yourself to clear your mind in order to see what's coming through to you. There's always opportunities around. We always have signs, whether they're through animals or insects or repeating numbers, angel numbers, signs, words. There's so many ways that these signs can come in for us. And it's exactly like that movie I watched. I think it's called At the End of the World something. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bother me because I just watched it last night. It's got, what's her name in it? I think Kevin Bacon's in the movie. Anyways, there's a reason why these names are also coming up here in my mind. I don't know if there's anyone that Kevin Bacon, like these names coming up, even the word bacon, the word Kevin, these could be prominent in your life right now. So if they are, you can share with me in the comment section below. But there's reason why spirit guides show me or remind me of something to share with you as I pull a card. So I always make a point to do that because I always find that it resonates with somebody out there. Okay, that's meant to hear the message. Now, discipline, organization. This is going to be very important for you in January. Understanding, okay, what is the plan here? We're about to build this empire. We're about to build this beautiful life for ourselves. You're the one that's going to be sitting on this throne, ruling your kingdom here, Aries. So what is it that you're wanting to plan out here? What kind of efforts are you willing to put in? And how serious do you want to take this? Because it's up to you how big you want to grow this, how many strings of abundance you want to pull into your life. And again, I'm going to remind you here, Aries, that you are very powerful, that you are able to create anything that you desire if you put your mind to it. Okay? And being resourceful and using tools like positive affirmations, meditation, prayers, mantras, all these kind of things, doing yoga, just being in a really good place, expressing love outwardly. The energy that you put out there is the energy you're going to receive, full circle. So this is kind of what is going on out in the world here for you. And the potential for some major growth and success. You know, where you're putting your nurturing energy, your efforts, that is, again, where you're going to see this growth. And I feel for some of you, this is how the cards came out. So I'm just going to take a moment here. Perhaps there's some worry around. For some of you, maybe you have accumulated some wealth, or you're in a place where you're very happy, you're ruling your kingdom, but there's something there that is worrying you. So what is this? I feel it doesn't matter what it is, you have to release it. You have to come to terms with it. You have to process it, and then you have to release the energy. Okay, and it's kind of like, okay, let's fix this problem that we're having here in our mind. it's a problem because it's there. It's there and it's bothering you, right? So take a look at it, write it down, and really focus on, okay, how can I do this? How can I release this energy? Maybe it has to do with a choice on how you're going to make money this year, or how you're going to fix your home this year, whatever it is, right? Maybe you're thinking about moving. Maybe this is going to be a career change. And I feel that some of you are really looking forward long term at what that's going to look like for you. So rather than worrying about it, I'm going to suggest that if you are worrying, write those things down out of your mind and get an action plan ready. Figure out, okay, so what is it can I do right now? Let's do things one at a time as well. Okay, so this is what is coming through for you, Aries. It's just, I always find, and I don't know if any of you are experiencing any kind of physical ailments through this, like headaches, body aches, nausea, just insomnia, even not able to sleep because you can't turn your brain off. I just feel like it's just in hyperdrive. It just feels like there's so many things kind of whirling around in your mind. I don't know if any of you are working on a project and that's kind of on hold, or there's some sort of a delay around something. That's also what I'm picking up. And I don't know if any of you are thinking about moving. Maybe there's some worry around a move, or around your home, or around your business. And perhaps you had a business once that you were really doing well in, and now there's some worry around that, perhaps because it isn't doing well. I feel, the signs that are there for you, if you're, especially if you have a storefront or you own a restaurant, I always find the signs are there. Once you can tell when things start to die down, people aren't coming in anymore. We have to think of, okay, let's make some edits and adjustments and think of another plan on how we're going to make this work. And if it's not working for you, and it's time to make that decision to close it down or do something different, right? So just, and I'm not telling you that's what you need to do. This is something you need to consider and make that decision on your own about, depending on what worry it is. Okay, this is kind of what I'm picking up here. It's just everything's changing, I feel like, and we need to be open, and I feel a lot of us are. But sometimes not all of us, some of us kind of get into this loop where we're trying and we know what the answer is, but it's almost like we're in denial. I'm getting that as well here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an animal spirit card for you. This is your bonus card, Aries. So anything that I have missed in this reading, I'm going to pick up through this card here. And this is going to give you confirmation, especially if you've been seeing animals or insects in your life right now. So let's see here. We've got horse spirit. Freedom is yours, Aries. Look at that. It's time to set yourself free, my friends. Now, we've got the number 33 on the card, so I don't know if any of you have been seeing a lot of threes around you. Any of you looking for timing, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Also, March being a significant month for you, okay? Especially tied to this horse spirit energy. So give me a moment. I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook, and look at that. We're on horse spirit already. So there's 2 messages, oracle and protection. I'm going to read both to you today. So when horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom, Aries. It is time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your will and make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side whenever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure. And horse spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. All right, so if your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. The protection message on this card for you is, are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom, so trust the guidance of spirit. Horse spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. So look at that horse spirit coming through for you today, Aries. All right, so I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. Some of you have been seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting the number 7. You are brilliant, Aries. So look at that. I don't know if you've been seeing the number 7, but the number 7 in numerology is about introspection, self-reflection. It's also about wisdom, spirituality. All of that is tied to the number 7. So you possess a very refined mind and deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. So look at that. I feel you're tuned in here, Aries, so pay attention to the signs in your life. All right, so this is your reading, my friends. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.